Yo, Brazy Skills Clinic's back with another video. Took a couple of days off. Lots going on. Lot has went on. My Dallas Cowboys got eliminated from the playoffs by the San Francisco 49ers. Okay. Honestly, bro, am I upset and disappointed? Yeah, for sure. Every Cowboy fan in the country is disappointed and upset. Okay, we've seen the memes and everything, right? But I'm not gonna lie, like the loss the loss doesn't even bother me that much because it was like, well, I ain't gonna say it doesn't bother me, but I can't even be upset about it because we look so damn bad that you can't even put the blame on anyone, bro. Like everybody that was involved with the organization, including the fans, okay, looked terrible. And when I say fans, I'm like, dude, all this crying on national TV and everything, man, is really crazy right now, man. So uh, all I'm gonna say is for the Cowboys, enough is enough, man. Our fans deserve better. Our fans deserve better. And I just don't like, I'm at a point now where it's like there's no offseason move that's gonna excite me. Cowboys can sign Derrick Henry and Travis Kelce from the Chiefs. And I would not get excited, bro. Honestly, I would not get excited, bro. You know why? Because I'm tired of getting excited for pointless stuff. And I feel like we've been getting excited for a lot of pointless things as Cowboy fans, bro. We had Dak. Dak broke several records in Cowboy franchise history with the touchdowns and the yards, I believe. Okay, I know they played one extra game, but still, he sat out a game too. So, people would like to say, "Oh yeah, well the season's longer." Well, yeah, remember Dak sat a game out, okay, with an injury. So he technically played the same amount of games as in a normal year and still broke the records. So to watch Dak do that, to watch Zeke, I know he didn't have a good year, but he still finished top 10 in rushing. People fail to realize that he finished seventh in the NFL in rushing. He did have over 1,000 yards. To have Pollard get over 700 yards, right? To have a three-headed monster, sometimes four-headed monster with the receivers with Cedric Wilson, uh, Gallup, Cooper, and CeeDee Lamb, right? To have Schultz emerge as a solid tight end. He had a great game against the Niners, one of the few bright spots, right? And to have two players on defense be up for Defensive Player of the Year in Trayvon Diggs and Micah Parsons, along with other talented players on that defense like Gregory and Vander Esch. Like, what more can they possibly do to that roster? Like, I know people are going to say, oh, well, they got to get a better offensive line. I'm like, yeah, okay, but all I'm saying is, bro, the Chiefs, right? I'm going to use the Chiefs as an example. The Chiefs don't have the best top to bottom roster on paper. They don't have the best wide receiving core. They don't have the best defense. They don't even have the playmakers on defense that we have. But yet, they get the job done. They get the job done. And at this point, like, we just want to see them get the job done. I don't care if we got the number 1 offense or the number 10 offense or the number 1 defense or the number 7 defense. We just want to see these boys get the job done, bro. And I'm not a superstitious person, but, bro, at this point, because I can't put my finger on it, I've seen so many heartbreaking Cowboy losses post Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin era. The only thing I can say at this point, bro, is we're cursed. This is bad karma for Jerry Jones and the decisions he's made with this franchise over the past 20 to 30 years, bro. And I think the biggest one is the Jimmy Johnson one not getting his name in the Ring of Honor, which is crazy. I think a lot of that has to do with that because I can't put my finger on it, bro. I can't put. I mean, yeah, like as far as the game, we know why we lost the game. We had 14 penalties, broke the playoff record. Yeah, that's why we lost. But I'm talking about the big scheme. Like, this ain't the first time we had a talented team and lost. This is not the first time we've had a talented team and lost, bro. It wasn't like we were, terrible for years and years and years, and then finally had a great team and then we lost. Disappointing. Nah, like, I can pinpoint to so many different seasons, bro, within the past 15 years that we had a super loaded, talented football team, bro, and lost. So I can go on and on about my sorry Dallas Cowboys, bro. But yeah, a lot of that was going on over the weekend. But to basketball, let's get off the football stuff because, man, they just make me sick right now, bro. But on the basketball, man, it felt good to get in the lab with a former player of mine, Jacob Ebert. You guys can check the video out. He's a guard at Solano College. They've actually been off for the past 3 weeks due to some COVID issues. So they're going to play their first game in a while tomorrow at home. So I'll be there. I'll have some film up. You guys can check that out. But felt good to work him out. Gym one-on-one, me and him got a lot of good quality reps in. So I'm looking forward to see how he does. And then tonight, I'm going to be checking out, Mikey. I've went to plenty of his games, but more so the opponent, Salim, and my guy Cole. Those guys played with us in the fall. And, they play for Petaluma High School, and they're going to be playing against American Cane at American Cane. So, arguably the two top teams in that league are going to be facing off against each other, and it's going to be another classic, Rampage versus Rampage matchup. So I'm looking forward to that. Also, over the weekend, our 14s played for the first time in like a month. They had 2 games, just something to kind of get them back in rhythm, nothing too much. They played well. We had our ups and downs within the games, but it felt good to get back on the winning side with those guys. So that went on over the weekend. And then, again, bro, shout out Myron Amey, bro. That dude is a special kid, man. We all. This is not new news to myself and those that have really, been a part of his journey. This is not a surprise, but it still feels good. Like, just because we're not shocked by it doesn't mean that we're still not gonna feel really good about it. Like, to go out and see him on national TV. I don't know if you can call it national TV because I know they like to say ESPN and CBS, the main channel, is national TV, but he still was on TV on CBS Sports Network. And they did lose, okay? But him being one of the bright spots right now for them, he's averaged 15 points per game since the new year, the new 22 calendar year has started. And he scored 23 last night against UNLV. And I'm going to be a hard critic on him. Bro, you could have had more, man. We got to figure out these free throws, bro. I'm always, I'm pretty sure Mark's doing the same thing, bro. We always going to find something to keep you pushing. The free throws got to go in, bro. But outside of that, excellent game, bro. It was a beauty to watch him just continuously keep a positive mindset, man. And I highly suggest that you guys look up the interview. Head coach Tim Miles. Shout out Coach Miles. Head coach Tim Miles. He's been coaching the Mountain West for years. His post-game interview talking about Myron. Every single parent and kid needs to go watch that. If you are watching my channel right now, go watch the post-game interview from head coach Tim Miles of San Jose State after the game when they played UNLV. I believe it's on their Twitter account, SJSU Basketball or Spartans, one of those two. You can check Twitter, GGT Basketball, shout out Mark, GGT Basketball, Instagram, at GGT Basketball. Go there and you can look at the interview as well. I highly suggest every single parent and kid that is watching my channel, watching this video, needs to go watch that post-game interview. Because what that coach basically said in that post-game interview was how you keep a positive mindset. Okay? I'm going to call it for what it is. We have so many sensitive softies in this sport that can't take criticism, that can't go through hard stuff, that lose their minds when they don't start, lose their minds when they don't get playing time, including you adults, parents, okay? Lose their minds when even a kid does start and gets taken out the game. We have so many negative mindsets in this sport. You guys need to go watch that post-game interview. I'm not gonna go and tell you everything he said. Go watch that post-game interview. Because that's what it's about, bro. That's really what it's about. That's what it's when we're talking about pushing through stuff and persevering through stuff. I said this on Mark's post on IG. This is not just about basketball, bro. What he showed is bigger than hoop. This is life. You're going to go through stuff in life, bro. You get older, for you kids, you get older. I'm talking about older. I ain't talking about little high school relationships, but I'm talking about, when you get older and you become a husband, or, for the females that's tuning in, you become a wife or whatever, you're going to have relationship issues. Or outside of that, you're going to have issues at your job. You might have issues with whatever, bro, your business, corporate America, whatever it is, man. And you still got to put your big boy pants on or big girl pants on and handle your business and not complain, because nobody's going to care about a complainer. Nobody cares about a complainer. Straight up, bro. Nobody cares about you complaining about something that you don't like. This is a huge world. It's a small world, but it's a huge world. It's a huge world because nobody cares about what you feel. Nobody cares about what you think. You know what they do care about? You know what they do admire? Is you persevering through stuff. Everybody wants to hear the story about somebody that came from the bottom and pushed their way to the top. That has always been America's story, bro. That's always been America's story. And like I said, go watch that post-game interview. If you're a fan of this channel, if you subscribe to my channel, go watch that post-game interview from head coach Tim Miles, San Jose State, after the game last night against UNLV. And I think that should give you hopefully it should give you a different perspective on how you should approach not just the game of basketball, but also life. So, shout out Myron again, bro. Keep going. Last thing I'm going to touch up on is, we're getting really close to high school AAU. We are going to be in the prep hoop circuit this year. Had to throw that out there. Our 16s and 17s. Our 15s, they will not be in the prep hoop circuit. However, they're going to be in a lot of highly profiled events. So although they're not in the circuit, they're still going to be in a lot of high profiled events. So when trials start and our season start, hopefully everybody's putting that work in. I know guys are, in the middle of their high school season, but when AAU starts, man, we're rolling. We're gonna give kids a lot of exposure, a lot of development, a lot of good coaching, and also a lot of tough love. Okay, because that's what we're supposed to do. We're gonna critique you. We're gonna criticize you. Push through it. Okay, but that's basically what we got coming up. So we're doing a lot of logistic stuff. We're recruiting. We're going over a lot of different stuff right now. So it's the start of the year, but we are getting a little busy right now. But it's exciting time for us. So I can't wait until we start. But that's pretty much the recap, man. You guys, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, but also hit the notification bell. Every time I drop a video, you'll get a notification. So make sure you turn that on. Other than that, man, y'all have a good one. We out.